Hey guys, Unfrequented World. I just finished the other video this morning, the weasel and the raccoon video, and all the bait was still on the log, and that was, I don't know, 8 o'clock this morning. And I just finished coming back from taking pictures, and I walked past the log, and all the bait is gone. So I'll show you guys, and we'll have to check the footage and see what's there. But it's going to be daytime capture, whatever it is, I'm not sure. So I'm curious. It's almost like they licked the log clean. So there's the setup, guys, and all the bait was still there this morning, like it hadn't been touched, even the pork chops and everything. And now I think I see a wet spot where it was licked clean. So we'll have to check that footage. So I tried to put a nut on here, guys, but then it doesn't leave enough thread for the camera to actually start binding on, so got to come up with another plan here. So I've got a little black spacer here. It's not quite as thick as that nut, and that might give us a little bit more room to tighten the camera down. There is the unit tightened down all the way right tight, and obviously the camera is facing the wrong way, so maybe I'm going to put a washer in there. There's what it took to get the camera facing the right way, locked down tight. That will never turn now. I had to put in the black spacer and then 2 washers to get it to be tight and facing the right way that I want. So that's what you need to do to fix that. Put some spacers in the bottom. Alright guys, so I'm just taking a few minutes here to move this camera in the backyard. I've lowered it to the bottom of the tree as far as it'll go. I put out some fresh bait on the log behind me here, leftover potatoes, and bread. Nobody likes leftover potatoes. So we'll see what that draws in. And the other camera, this morning I took on a 60-mile trek, 4-wheeled into my moose spot, and waded across a big swamp. All kinds of sign in there, guys. Looks really good, really promising. So I found a good hidden spot, and I've set up the camera, and I'm leaving it, and I'm going to leave it for 2 weeks. So hopefully we should get some game on there. Alright guys, there it is. There's my GoPro that I don't use a whole lot. But we ordered this the other day online and it came in already. It's the Polar Pro macro lens. And it just clips right here on the outside of the hard case. And it should allow us to focus down to a couple of inches. And I know it's trail cam adventures, guys, but this has time-lapse mode. It has a 600-meter remote. And we can set up some camera traps and try to use this pretty much just like a trail camera, but only during the day, maybe. Alright guys, just for a basic test this morning, we're trying out the GoPro remote, and the GoPro is right there in the little blue spruce. So we've got an opening in the tree there where the chipmunk comes through and he jumps up onto the bird feeder. And I'm just kind of testing this the same way I would use it in the field, and that's set it out somewhere. I have a 600-meter range to start and stop the camera, so I'm not wasting batteries by just letting it run for 3 hours at a time. It's not as good as a trail cam, obviously, but it works, right? It cost me 20 bucks for that lens. I already had the GoPro, so let's check out some footage from it and see how it looks.